Hi, and welcome everybody to another edition of the Winner's Circle Sports Betting Podcast. I'm professional sports handicapper Ross Benjamin. And starting every Tuesday, we're going to be doing an NBA free pick video, and I'm going to be accompanied every Tuesday by Mr. Chip Chirimbus of chipwins.com. Chip, how are you, my friend?
Just great, just great. The NFL is winding down, but now we're on full boat. Oh, I'm so sorry. We're full blown on college basketball and NBA basketball right now.
I was going to say, easy for you to say.
Yeah, not quite, not tonight.
Anyway, Chipper, how you been doing in the NBA? I know the last I talked to you, were doing okay, or
Yeah, I'm right. I'm right at like 61% for the last 55 selections, and pretty much the same way in NCAA basketball as well. But the good thing is I'm starting to win my megabucks. Had a great day, 4-1 on Saturday, winning my megabuck winner outright, an underdog, and coming right back on Sunday with another big winner. So the basketball, now that the football subsided, more of the interest and the focus is on basketball, particularly in the college, I would say, and it's really heating up for us.
So that's you could find Chip at chipwins.com. You could find me at rbwins.com. Saturday, I hit my 10-star top play in college basketball as Texas Tech just demolished Mississippi State by 26 points. I've been telling you what my college basketball 10-star top plays have been doing over the last 2 years or so, and 3 years, actually. And now I'm at 58%. My last 149 dime players up over 19 grand. NFL on Sunday was a 2-0 day with a 10-star top play winner on the LA Rams, San Francisco 49ers to go under the total, and it went under the total easy. And I also had the Cincinnati Bengals plus a 7.5 outright over them damn Kansas City Chiefs. Anyway, Chipper, anything you want to discuss in terms of the betting in any sport right now, or you just want to get into your free pick for Wednesday, February 2nd?
I'll get in my free pick, but I think you got to keep a close eye on these numbers right now. They're still very volatile. Teams come up, 1-point dogs, and they go off 3.5, 4-point favorites. Yeah. So stay on top of that. There was a game the other night where who was it? I mean, the Lakers were favored by 4 on the road after having lost 3 in a row, and they won by 10. And last night there was a game with Atlanta where all of a sudden they're a dog at home after having a 7-game winning streak. So, you stay cognizant, stay on it. You're going to find your games. And so it's sort of just appearing to me right now, Ross, and I'm really happy about that.
Yeah, I mean, tonight, for example, and I don't know what you did tonight, and they're not going to see this video when the games go off, most likely on Tuesday the 1st. But prime example of that in college basketball, I noticed today was St. John's as a favorite, opening as a 2-point favorite and moving to 3.5 against number 15 and 18-2 Providence.
I wrote up that game, Ross, and when I was writing it, I was looking at all the stats and trends and looking at it with St. John's in mind as an underdog. And then I saw that the trends they were listing were as favorites. I go, and I had to do a double check because I actually thought that Providence was a 3.5-point favorite. And I used that game exactly how you pointed it out. And and this isn't scripted, folks. This is just out of the air right now. You noticed the same thing I did. I posted it and you just mentioned it. So
yeah, and I gave it out as a free pick yesterday with Doug Upstone on the Winner's Circle. So yeah, that's exactly what I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, Chip, but that's exactly what you were alluding to. Keeping an eye on the numbers, and if you see something that looks, as you term it, crooked, most times than not, go against what the perceived obvious bet is.
Right.
So anyway, Chipper, get to your free pick.
NBA. I got one team that's won 4 out of 5, another team that's lost 4 out of 5. The team that's won 4 out of 5 is off a 30-point win over Miami. I'm talking about the Boston Celtics. Of course, the Heat didn't have Butler, and Jimmy Butler is such a key factor with this Miami team. It's just, you want to talk about using the word value. Jimmy Butler is value. And they're playing Charlotte, who's lost 4 of the last 5. And yesterday, they lost by 25 at home to the Clippers. When I say yesterday, I mean Monday, of course. They have the number 1 offense in the NBA right now, averaging just a hair under 115 points a game. And, the funny thing about it is they have a better record on the road than the Celtics do at home. Celtics are 12-14-1 against the number at home, and Charlotte is 15-14 on the road. They played earlier in the year, and as a matter of fact, and I think Boston absolutely destroyed Charlotte. And as a matter of fact, let me take that back. I'm not quite sure about that. I think I'm referring to another game. But the thing I do want to say about this is that the last 3 times they have played in Boston with these 2 teams, the lines have been 9.5, 7.5, 7.5, and now the line is 5. I think the odds maker is telling you that Charlotte's got a good chance to win this game, and I'm going to be on the Hornets.
Yep, you like Charlotte plus the 5 at the TD Garden in Boston over the Boston Celtics. Yeah, you're right, Chip. Charlotte, keep an eye on them, folks. If they ever decide to play defense, because right now it seems to be an afterthought when they play. If you want entertaining basketball, tune into a Charlotte Hornet game, because they put up points and they give a lot of points. But that's a team, 1-4 in their last 5, but much better than that recent funk will indicate.
Right.
I'm going to look at the Memphis Grizzlies at the New York Knicks. That game goes at 7:40 Eastern time on Wednesday, February 2nd. Right now, the Memphis Grizzlies are a short 3-point road favorite. Well, the Knicks are coming off a 20-point win over the Sacramento Kings in a game that they scored 116 points and they shot 50% from the floor. Why is that 50% shooting from the floor important? Because the Knicks don't seem to string together back-to-back good shooting days. Matter of fact, Chip, that was only the 5th time all season long that the Knicks shot 50% or better in a game, which is hard to imagine at the NBA level.
And the thing is, they went in the offseason, they made additions to the team which would help their offense.
Yeah.
And it's what it's done is it's certainly depleted their defense, and their offense isn't any better at all. So
yeah, they've definitely regressed, which is very frustrating for a loyal Knicks fan after last season. So my point was going to be is following a game, they shoot 50% or better this season. They've gone 0-4 straight up in ATS. They've lost by 9.7 points per game. Conversely, Memphis is coming off a narrow defeat yesterday at Philadelphia, and the Grizzlies have gone 4-0 straight up in ATS in their last 4 following a loss, and they won those 4 games by 12.5 points per game. So you got one team that's been anemic after a good shooting day in the New York Knicks, and another team that's been really resilient, especially after a loss. And to be honest with you, they've been very good for the second half, the last month and a half or so, as a matter of fact. 16-4 in their last 20, 14-4 in their last 18 on the road. I'm going to go with the Memphis Grizzlies here, minus the 3 at Madison Square Garden over the New York Knicks. And that's Chip Chirimis. He likes Charlotte.
Yes.
Plus the 5.5 at Boston. Ross Benjamin, I'm on Memphis minus 3 over the New York Knicks as our free picks in the NBA for Wednesday, February the 2nd. Chipper, tell the folks where they could find you, how they could reach you, and what you got going on.
All right, we're up and running and cooking with gas right now, going really strong with chipwins.com. You'll find my daily plays listed there. Just follow the buy links and make yourself an A-play winner.
And one thing to take note of, it's Chip made a couple changes to his website. And you want to tell the folks about the credit they'll receive if they lost?
Yeah, well, there are certain games when I have a big game out there, and I'm going to say bump the price up a little bit because the game is worth it. It's a high percentage winner. I'm going to offer a guarantee on this game, and if it doesn't win or cover your points bet, you'll get that much in dollars worth of selections on the website.
Very good. So if Chip puts up a $99 game of the year, ACC game of the year in college basketball, he doesn't lose those games, but if he happens to do so, you get a $99 credit. So that's what you can. Where do you sign up for that? You sign up for it at chipwins.com. You can go to my website, rbwins.com. I already let you know how I've been doing of late. College basketball 10-star top plays sailing along. The NBA 4-2 with my last 6 over the last couple days. Last 4 days, all picks 10-6. A modest win streak, 63%. But anytime you're 60% or better over a 40-day period of time, you'll take it. And you can find me at rbwins.com, and you can find my weekly, daily, monthly, annual packages right there. Like you could find Chips the same way at chipwins.com. Until the next time, with Chip Chirimbus on Friday, we'll be covering Saturday college basketball games and giving you a couple free picks. So for Chip Chirimbus and Ross Benjamin, I'd like to wish each and every one of you all the very best. Good luck and God bless.